Hello everyone, my name is Jason, a meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Sacramento. We wanted to take a few moments to highlight an extended heat wave expected through the weekend and at least through mid-next week. In the next few slides I'll discuss the forecast max temperatures, the overnight or morning lows, and finally discuss a few tips to beat the heat. This presentation was prepared on the afternoon of June 27, 2013. Let's first take a look at the map on the left for a high temperature forecast for Friday. This is the first day of 100 degrees blanketing the valley, as indicated in the red areas. On the right you'll see high temperatures for Sunday, with a few areas of dark burgundy with temperatures of 105 degrees or higher. Although Saturday temperatures are not depicted here, they will be in a similar range between 102 and 106 in the valley. The mountains will only provide some relief, as highs will still climb into the 80s and 90s. Only the coastline is expected to remain relatively cool. Moving forward to Monday and Tuesday, this is looking to be the hottest day of this heat event. On Monday and Tuesday afternoons, most valley locations may reach over 105 degrees, as indicated in the dark burgundy on the left map. A few areas may even eclipse 110 degrees, which is shaded in the pink or purple colors. Even the high country will be unusually warm, with triple-digit heat possibly extending up to 2,000 to 3,000 feet of elevation. On Wednesday, the image on the right, the temperatures will begin to trend downward, although still very hot. The further we go out in time, the more uncertainty enters into the forecast. However, a good potential exists that this heat wave could carry on into Thursday. Now let's take a moment to talk about the heat index. We frequently talk about California summers having a dry heat, which has the effect of keeping humans a bit more comfortable than if there's more abundant moisture in the air. However, when we start reaching the very hot temperatures that are being forecast, as shown in the red on the graph, even dry heat can be very dangerous. On Sunday through Wednesday, prolonged exposure or physical activity in the heat will likely bring heat cramps or heat exhaustion and potentially even heat stroke. Well, we've talked about the afternoon temperatures, but what about the overnight temperatures? They're still going to be relatively warm. The daytime max temperatures are only part of the concern. The lack of cooling temperatures at night will take its toll on the body, especially several days into a significant heat event like this. Studies have shown that the body can cope with the extreme afternoon heat if the temperatures can cool down enough at night. Well, the Delta breeze is Northern California's natural air conditioner, and with the Delta breeze being shut off due to the robust high-pressure system moving in from the desert southwest, not much cooling is expected. So how can you mitigate these heat concerns? It's very important to stay hydrated, especially in a dry heat when the human body doesn't feel like it's sweating as much as actuality. If at all possible, try to avoid strenuous outdoor activities during the afternoon hours, and instead schedule them for early morning or evening hours. Heat rises, so if you have no air conditioning or it's not working, sleep on the floor and do not run the ceiling fans. Instead, open windows and point box fans out windows so they will pull out the hot air and cross and ventilate. Be very mindful about checking your vehicle and not leaving behind children or pets. Research has shown that it only takes a few moments for a car to warm up to the point that children can suffer heat strokes. For additional updates, including forecasts for your specific area, check out our homepage at weather.gov/Sacramento. Also interact with us on Facebook and Twitter at our shown URLs. Thank you for tuning in, stay cool, and be safe.